Navajo. This is NES News, and we have a variety of interesting stories for you today.
Navajo eagles soar every month, but some eagles go above and beyond. Take it away, Marcus.
Alexa, every month each student gets picked for the Eagle of the Month. SOAR stands for each word we do to an Eagle of the Month, like supporting others, aiming for success, and responsible for our actions. The students who do the best in the activity will win Eagle of the Month, like aiming for success for November, responsible for our actions for December, and cooperation for January. The winners play minute-to-win games, having a minute to win. Then play against the teachers. You can be an Eagle of the Month too.
You can be like that one day. What's the next story, Henry?
I think you'll like this next story. It's pretty sweet.
Then let's jump right into it.
The day before winter break, it was the best. The whole 5th grade built gingerbread houses. The days before planning, we did lots of stuff. All of 5th grade had to do a whole lesson of math. We had to do volume, area, and perimeter before the building. The gingerbread house was going to be fun to make. We had graham crackers and frosting to make the gingerbread house with. After all that math, we had to make our floor plans. We made our floor plans and our side view. Miss Cosme was even nice enough to help with the planning. After all that, Friday before break, in the morning, when the 5th grade walked, and we were really excited. We saw the lunchroom, bowls of candy, moments after we got to go in the lunchroom and start building. It was kind of hard. Some of the graham crackers were breaking, but we figured it out, and all of that work was worth it. Back to you, Henry and Alexa.
And that story made me hungry.
Maybe this next one will distract you. Leela, take it away.
Hi, I'm Lily Hansen, and today I'm interviewing Miss Koutros about her winter break. Where did you go?
We kind of did a staycation. We stayed at home, but I went downtown a couple times. I visited my son who has an apartment down there, looked at the Christmas lights, so that was really fun.
What was the temperature in downtown?
Oh, it's always a little chilly. It's always a little chilly and a little bit breezier by the lake.
Did you enjoy yourself?
Absolutely, I always enjoy visiting him and his fiance, and we'd cook together. I bought them an Instapot for Christmas, so I gave them Instapot lessons, and I even brought the food.
Did your son ask you to come down as a surprise, or did you surprise him?
Nope, we had it all planned. No surprises, because he's got such a busy schedule. I might knock at his door and no one would be home except the dog.
That sounds very exciting. Thank you, Alexa and Henry. Back to you.
Hi, I'm Leela, and I'm from the NES News Club, and today I'm going to be interviewing a 5th grader, and her name is
Kira Bruton.
Where did you go over your winter break?
I went to Florida.
Did you go anywhere specific that was in Florida?
Well, I went to my beach house.
Was it hot in Florida?
Yeah.
Did anything exciting happen in Florida?
Well, I mean, we were down there for Christmas, so we got to open a bunch of presents.
Did you make a sandman?
Actually not this time, but we did make a gigantic sandcastle.
Did you visit any family members that are down there?
Nope.
Was it a surprise, or did you already know that you were going to Florida?
I already know, though I do not think I was prepared for the 15-hour drive.
What did you do during your 15-hour drive?
I sat and listened to music and was very, very bored.
Did you miss school, or were you excited that you had no school?
Oh, I was really excited. Long overdue.
Thank you, Alexa and Henry. Back to you.
Man, I wish my winter break was that cool. Wow, getting back from winter break was really hard, but American Education Week made it way easier.
Education Week, we invited parents into our classroom. Parent visitation is a time of the day where parents can come to watch what we do in math. They came and they got to play math games, see what we've been learning, and have fun. When parents came in, they saw what we had been learning for the first trimester and our progress. Back to you, Alexa and Henry.
About education, Scholastic Book Fair offered all kinds of books for kids to buy. Take it away, Kayla.
Thank you, Alexa and Henry. Well, to start off, how many of you bought books? It started as an exciting flyer around the halls. Faxes soon came in with books and items like pencils and pens. Cool. They set up a whole fair in a tiny space, such as a classroom. Wow. Many people bought items in person, some bought online. Books like Dogman, Harry Potter, which is some of the best books I've read, and Magnus Chase were sold. They raised a ton of money used for new things at Navajo. Online, you can still order books and on the book order magazine, which comes almost every month. Next year, there'll be yet another brilliant book fair. Back to you, Amen and Layla.
Alexa, what's the weather going to be like?
I don't know. Maybe you could ask Harry.
Weather has been unusual and how winter has been warm, and after Christmas it has been colder. We do not know how this was caused, but it is definitely odd. Throughout the months, these were the weather. October was mostly warm, and in November it has been a little colder than October. But it was mostly warm in December and has been mostly warm but more frigid. That November and January, it was way more icy. Also in February, this happened too. I'm Harrison Starwasher, and this was the weather. Thank you for watching.
Thanks, Harry.
Do you know anything about Black History Month?
Not really, but I know Yara does.
Hello, my name is Yara Abdulghani, and I'm here to talk about Martin Luther King Jr. Day. We will have the No School on the 21st of January. Martin Luther King Jr. was well known for being a famous person in the U.S. history. He was born on January 15, 1929. Martin Luther King Jr. is well known for the civil rights movement and the peace movement. So I hope you have a dream. A quote from Martin Luther King Jr.
It was inspiring, just like the art at Fine Arts Night.
Bridget, tell us more.
This is Bridget reporting on Fine Arts Night. Fine Arts Night this year was amazing, truly breathtaking. At Fine Arts Night, both 5th and 4th grade bands played several songs for family members. Choir also had a performance, and parents could walk around and look at their child's artwork. This year, Navajo's art teacher, Ms. Cosme, had a special surprise for us students. She passed out a paper to all of us. It was the design challenge. For a design challenge, you had to redesign her stool. Ms. Cosme then picked the top 10 designs out of all of them and let the students vote. That brought it down to the top 3. At Fine Arts Night, she let our families choose which one was the best. Today, I'll be asking a band student, about how they felt about the concert. I will be interviewing a 5th grade band student, Kayla. She plays the trumpet. So Kayla, how do you think you did at the concert, your band?
I think our band did pretty well for our grade. I mean, Seventh Fanfare was one of our 3 songs, the hardest one we had, and that was pretty challenging, but the outcome was really well. I think we did pretty good.
Okay, how do you think the 4th grade band did?
I think the 4th grade band did pretty well too. I mean, I remember when I was in 4th grade band, it was really challenging to play the trumpet, but then when I got the gist, I mean, it turned out really well, and I think they did pretty well for their age like us.
Okay, so what's your favorite song out of the 3 of them?
Summit Fanfare, because it was a challenge. I loved playing it because it sounded so cool when we played it all together, and I love taking challenges like that.
How do you think your band will go on to do in the future?
I think we will become a stronger band the more practice we have. So I think once we get into 6th grade, we're going to be playing harder music, maybe pop music too, and we'll be doing very well.
All right, you heard it here first from Kayla, our interview. All right, everyone, have a nice day.
That band is music to my ears.
You know what else is music to my ears? Money in a jar. Molly, tell us more about Pasta for Pennies.
It's the battle against cancer. 4th and 5th grade are raising money for Pennies for Patients. All money raised will go to the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society. You can participate by donating to your little box that came home, and the next day bring it to your class. I hope you join the fight against cancer.
Really kind donating. It's also really kind doing our kindness challenge.
What's the challenge?
I don't know, but Kira does.
Henry. My name is Kira, and I'm here to talk about the Kindness Challenge. The Kindness Challenge is a district-wide challenge about kindness. Each class was given a list to complete. The list
consists of acts of kindness like bring a flower to the office staff and smile at 25 people. Kindness doesn't stop at school. Students were also given their own sheet to complete at home. If they finished the list, they were recognized at the SOAR assembly. To go along with the challenge, we did a Spirit Week to continue the celebration of being kind. We got to dress up every day for that week. Kindness is a very important thing for schools to celebrate and enforce in order to have happy students. I have a feeling this won't be the last time we do this.
You guys can do different kinds of kind things.
This is NES News signing out.